All right, thanks very much, Brandis. Christmas has come and gone without any flakes of snow. In fact, it has been 287 days without measurable snowfall in Chicago. The city is 3 days out from the no-snow record of 290 days set back in 2012. But this week's forecast has a different plan with a call for wet snow and then a chance of light snow on Wednesday, 1 to 3 inches of accumulation possible tomorrow. And joining us is Lee Carlaw, a meteorologist with the National Weather Service in Chicago. Lee Carlaw, thanks for being here with us. So tell us how rare it is to go this long without a flake of snow.
Yeah, obviously you hit the nail on the head there with that record that you mentioned. It's going on since 2012 was the last time that we hadn't seen flakes, at this point in the season. And basically every day since December 20th, we've been sort of adding to that new record. So as you mentioned, 287 days since the last measurable snowfall at the Chicago climate site there in O'Hare. And I will say that's not to say we haven't seen snow so far this year. In fact, O'Hare itself, the climate site for Chicago, has recorded snow on about a dozen days so far this winter. It's just that either it hasn't fallen heavy enough to accumulate or the snow showers have kind of danced around the airport. We actually down here in Romeoville, about 20 miles southwest of the O'Hare airport there, did pick up about half an inch of snow earlier in November, but still have yet to see the first measurable snowfall there at the measuring site there at O'Hare International.
So to end this drought, we need a measurable snowfall, as you say. So define measurable snowfall.
Yeah, so in terms of the terminology, that's a tenth of an inch or more. So basically, anytime you see flakes flying, but they don't accumulate up to a tenth of an inch, that is termed non-measurable snowfall, even though you may be seeing the flakes flying in the air. So that's sort of the main number we're looking for tomorrow, at least, when snowfall is back in the forecast.
I see. So Romeoville has broken its own drought, but not so with Chicago. And there is snow in the forecast for the region. What can we expect tomorrow and Wednesday?
Yeah, so first, decent-looking shot at accumulating snow for tomorrow. Looks like snow at this point probably going to break out late in the morning, early afternoon across the area. Winter weather advisory is in effect for areas along and north of I-80, mainly because this is the first accumulating snowfall for a widespread portion of the area here. Looking at about 1 to 3 inches of snow, mainly on elevated and grassy surfaces, but it may come down heavy enough early in the afternoon that it starts to stick to pavement.
I anticipate lots of local news coverage of this tomorrow, even though it's a relatively moderate snowfall event for Chicago standards. So what is driving this milder, drier winter so far?
Yeah, believe it or not, we'll trend this back to La Nina. You may have heard about this referenced in the news recently, and all that is basically is a strengthening of the trade winds across the equatorial Pacific, and what that does is ends up driving thunderstorm activity farther west. So if you were to pull up a satellite map right now, you'd actually see lots of thunderstorms ongoing across Indonesia, and you think, well, that doesn't make any sense why that might be impacting our weather here, but over the course of a day or a week, it doesn't really matter all that much. But when you have so many thunderstorms ongoing over the course of a season, the atmospheric energy budget has to change. And so the way that it does that is a large area of high pressure has been built off to our west across the Pacific, and it's sent the polar jet stream well north into Canada. And we've just found ourselves on the warm side of that jet stream for the better part of the last 2 months.
So thunderstorms in Indonesia impacting our winter here in Chicago. So interesting. So what does that portend for the rest of the winter then?
So just looking over the near term, over the next 1 to 2 weeks, it does look like we're going to trend towards a stormier, somewhat more active, and possibly colder spell as we head into January, certainly sort of the heart of our winter season here. And so thus far, we've had a stormy pattern. We just haven't had the cold air. So it does look like that may be changing over the next several weeks and into next year. So to put things in perspective as well, our last winter season, 2020 into 2021, that was also a La Nina year. And this time we were also talking about a very limited amount of snow, but I'm sure many Chicagoans will remember that we entered into that year with quite a bit of snow in January and February, totaled about 46 inches for the season, all in those basically 2 months there.
We got blasted in those months, and I'll never forget how high that snow piled up. So are you saying that over the next few months the same thing could happen again?
Not saying that's all set in stone, but certainly we can see how weather can change on a dime here. Just we need that right overlap of the active storm track and cold air kind of bleeding out of Canada here. And it does look like we may have some chances for that over the coming weeks.
And you mentioned La Nina. I mean, we've had El Nino, La Nina, naturally occurring systems. To what extent is climate change playing a role in this as well?
So I'll preface this all by saying that it's difficult, really impossible to connect an individual storm system or even a seasonal storm track to climate change. What we can say is that at least over the last 3 to 5 decades or so, there has been a slight trend towards milder Decembers, less snowy Decembers in Chicago. And that is just born out of the observations here. Ultimately, weather patterns that we see on a day-to-day or a seasonal basis are driven by things like the jet stream, El Nino, La Nina, and those are patterns that we call natural variability. So they'll undergo systemic changes and oscillations over the course of decades or multiple decades there.
Well, so maybe diminishing chances for white Christmases down the road, but that doesn't mean January, February, March won't see their share of snow. All right, Lee Karloff, thanks very much.